Assalamualaikum dear students. Our today's topic for discussion is The Many and the None, written by Bansuri Tanija and Ashish Kotari. This is lesson number 8 of January 1st. In today's lesson, we will discuss its last two paras. We will discuss last two paras of the lesson The Many and the None. So now let us start. Let me first read the text and then we will try to explain it. Biological diverse farming systems are indeed the future of India's agriculture. Not just the high-tech biotechnology that agricultural scientists and corporations are trying to entice us towards, farmers and other ecosystem communities are also challenging the rampant biopiracy that we face, in which age-old knowledge regarding turmeric, neem, and many other elements of biodiversity have been patented, have been have been patented in an attempt to make it the exclusive domain of corporate interest. Dear students, we had discussed it in the previous lesson that biodiversity concerns all of us, but it is very directly related to the everyday lives of India's ecosystem people. Dear students, hundreds of small farmers, fisher folk, herders, and hunter gatherers depend on the diversity of species, genetic varieties, and ecosystem services for their livelihoods and cultural lives. Any loss of it is a direct attack on their survival. Their students, diversity of species of animals and of plants and microorganisms is valuable to rural communities. Dear students, we know that Jagat Singh Chaudhary of the Kumaon Himalayas has rightly laid due stress on the diversity of species as of the greatest importance to the ecosystem people in the country. Now we will try to explain the last but one para. Dear students, it has to be realized that biological diverse farming systems are the future of our agriculture. It has to be realized that biological diverse farming systems are the future of our agriculture. Talking too much about high-tech biotechnology is not enough. We are talking too much about high-tech biotechnology, it's not enough. Agriculture scientists must know this in the future interest of India's agriculture. The widespread biopiracy is a danger, so it has to be stopped. Individual interests must be subordinated to the corporate interests for the well-being of humanity. Now, last para, our country has benefited from commercialization and globalization, but they also have had their adverse effects on the lives of people living and dependent on diverse areas. Whatever benefits the country gain cannot be at the cost of sustenance of such people who form the majority of the country. It is only an enlightened public with greater awareness about these problems who can voice their concerns. We need to strike a balance between economic development and conservation of biodiverse life. As the Native American Chief Seattle is believed to have said, when all the eagles and fishes are gone, and the waste and the waters killed by pollution, only then we will realize that money cannot be eaten. Let me explain it, dear students. It is undoubtedly true that India has benefited from commercialization and globalization. This fact must not lead us to ignore the bad effects of globalization and commercialization. The interests of majority of Indians should not be ignored. Dear students, we shall have to strike a balance between economic development and observation of biodiverse life. If this is not done, our survival will be at stake. The student Seattle, the Native American chief, has rightly said that when all the eagles and fishes are gone and the waters killed by pollution, only then people will know that money cannot be eaten. Thank you very much.